Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. My name's Peter Drury and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. And the shot! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
And you can see how the direct approach can work really well. Get yourself on the ball and give it a try.
Brazil with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he's there to get it away. And he's in on goal! Shot!
Oh, he has leathered that. Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
Diogo Dalot. Pedro Neto. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Bernardo Silva. He's a real box of tricks, Peter, with a...
Neymar!
Yeah.
And that is quite wonderful! A finish of true class! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Number 10, Neymar! Portugal finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Gonçalo Inácio. The two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Lucas Perry breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Caught offside that
ऐसे हो
time.
गया
Douglas Luiz. He's found a way through. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And the shot! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
No.
Savinho. And he's making progress on the ball. Mendes did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And this is Ronaldo. Oh, nicely intercepted. Douglas Luiz. For Joelinton. Joelinton. This is promising.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And smartly reclaimed.
अच्छा टैकल था यार क्या देखो इस वाला
This looks promising.
Brazil can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Rafael Leao. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's a sharp little ball here. Played into space out wide. Up he goes!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And there's the end of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter. Be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum. And they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
Brazil, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. We're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out, see if you can open them up a bit more.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Brazil can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Out to the right. Mendes kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Bernardo Silva. Now it's Pedro Neto. He's picked his way through. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
And this is Ronaldo, and he's away. Spread it left. And that's aimed in. Oh, smashing header! It's there! They are right back in business.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it
Time
takes
boy, no?
to seize the initiative from here.
That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Portugal grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Vitinha gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. Now it's Neymar. Now it's Pedro.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
तो खोल्नु टाइम भइसक्यो
टाइम भइसक्यो
म लिएर आएन जुटी
टाइम अफ हो चुका
त म लिएर आएन त
Pedro
उसमें मैं
Neto.
क्या करूं
He's in great chance.
क्या दिमाग खराब इसका दिमाग खराब कब हुआ दिमाग
Pedro
खराब
Neto.
तुम्हारा तो दिमाग ही खराब है
Pull that off. A bit more
चिल्लामा था
composure, it would have been a different
एक
story.
गाला से पड़ के दूसरे
खोल्नु भन्ने सुने छैन
Bruno Fernandes goes short.
खोल्नु भन्दैछ
पापा को बोलो छ
Brazil are looking to go forward now.
क्यों मारी अब तो नहीं खोलना
खोल्नु
Pedro
खोल्नु भने
has been cut
सॉरी
short.
बोल सॉरी बोलना
Well, that might be that,
Sorry.
Peter. Maybe both sides just going to
Sorry,
have to
Vanna,
settle
man.
for the draw now.
तेरी वजह से देख मैं हार चुका एक गोल खा गया
Takes a shot.
सॉरी बोल ना मैं खोल दूंगा
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
दिमाग खराब
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
ओहे मारने यार
Nuno Mendes. Vitinha.
कोही
And it's Vitinha. Gonzalo Inacio. And that is that. Well, what a game.
हार गए
Unpredictable
Mbappe.
to the very end. Momentum shifting this way.
पोर्चुगल जीत गए
The kind of match as you...
कौन जीता पोर्चुगल
अँ
कब जीता
अभी जीता
कैसे जीता
हाँ से
मैं अर्जेंटीना लूंगा ना अब नहीं जीत पाएगा आहा अर्जेंटीना अर्जेंटीना
दिखाओ अर्जेंटीना कैसा है
अर्जेंटीना वर्सेस पोर्चुगल को अब मैं हरा होगा
दिखाओ ना अर्जेंटीना
अर्जेंटीना किसका है पता है
किसका
मेसी का
मेसी
का
का है पोर्चुगल मतलब
पोर्चुगल किसका है पता है
अम्मा को पता है
किसका?
रोनाल्डो
रोनाल्डो का है
हाँ
दिमाग खराब हो गया वो किधर गया वो
Well,
मेसी
what a
किधर है
sight
बता
this is. A
रोनाल्डो
beautiful
किधर है?
evening. And the promise
Yeah,
of
Messi,
a match that will really get the juices
किसान था
flowing.
ये तो इन्होंने।
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really
Yes,
picked up
a
now.
टट्टी वाला
and
game
I'm
खेलते।
eager for the action to start.
टट्टी वाला बोला
हाँ तो टट्टी वाला ही गेम है
Terrific header!
टट्टी वाला ये ओल्ड का बेस गेम है
Nearly is nothing.
फुटबॉल
Alvarez certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
ना कोई है ना कोई था
Bruno Fernandes. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Nuno Mendes here, I think, will be very important, Peter, particularly if
Ghana.
they start to spread the play, because he's excellent in one-on-one position.
Alvarez!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to
Messi.
oblige so early.
One sweeping
Messi नहीं,
move,
बिना खराब हुआ,
executed with
इसका
deadly
दिमाग।
efficiency.
Well,
Sorry
it's an
भी नहीं बोल
example
सकते।
of counter-attacking at its
एक बार
finest.
सॉरी बोल देगा
Real cut and
तो क्या
thrust.
जाता
Number 9.
ना
Portugal
कोई है
finding
ना
themselves
कोई
unexpectedly
पड़े रहो
behind. This is Messi.
कोई
Messi
है
has a
ना
look to the
कोई
possibilities,
था
but in the end it's fruitless.
तेरी
तूने ऑफ किया था
It's an imaginative pass. That has been
म
cut
रात
short.
आएर मोबाइल छिन्यो मोबाइल बन्द गर्दै थियो
So just a one early
Hold
goal
on.
to report so far.
Sorry, boss.
And the score is 1-0.
तेरे सॉरी पे ना वो मिठास नहीं अच्छे से
Well,
बोल
that looks like a
That's
final
the one.
warning.
Such a
Still
moment.
no
मैं
card.
खोल दूंगा सॉरी बोल अच्छे से बोल
सरी बस
एटीट्यूड मत दिखा फिर
अभी मम्मी
अच्छे
से
अच्छे से बोल जाके खुला फिर पापा के टाइम ऑफ
Bernardo Silva.
Portugal clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
It's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Muscular approach does pay off here. Now it's Gonzalez. That looks a decent ball. Diogo Costa claims comfortably.
क्या
खोल दी ना
Rafael Leao.
नहीं पता इसका पासवर्ड
अरे जो पापा का है जो वो
That
मम्मी
is
का
as
है
far as they're going to go.
टाइम हो चुका है उधर जा
अरे
खेलने बैठ
मम्मी बोल रही है आपसे खुलवाऊं
नहीं मैं नहीं खोलूंगा मेरे को नहीं
That
पता
pass isn't the best.
आपका बंद कर दूंगा फिर मैं
अरे
Otamendi.
थोड़ा मला
30 minutes gone. That's
बंद कर दूंगा
Gonzalez.
मैं वो तो चलो
And he shoots! It's bounced back off the post.
ना कोई
That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from
And here's Alvarez. Real takes a shot. A
चुमू
collective sigh of relief
जाके
from
मम्मी
the
से क्या
defence.
मेरे को नहीं
Well,
पता
let
उसका
that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
Argentina with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Oh, what has happened here? And a chance! It's there!
ये है ना
And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine
नहीं
strength
खोलूंगा मैं
now.
बोल देना एक बार टाइम तो ये खुद देख ही गया और
Satisfying. He just knew
हाँ,
what was on.
Yeah, he
मेरे को
showed
डांटेंगे
great
जा
reactions there. Right
उधर जा
place, right time, easy
दिमाग
pickings.
खराब मत कर तब पापा को बोल जा टाइम हो चुका है कितना देर पढ़ने में कल एग्जाम है ना तेरा
Things starting to look
Cute.
very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
गुस्सा मत दिला मेरे को
McAllister.
ठीक है ना ऐसा मार
Nice
पड़ेगा
looking
ना
ball. He's in plenty of space here.
पूरा गांड
Oh,
लाल
he
हो
done well
जाएगा
to reach that. Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's having a
Damn.
shot. And it's there. And they're at
This
it
is
again.
Zero.
In
This
double
is
quick
James.
time.
This is Alvarez. This is Oliver
Has
Alvarez.
to be said,
This is
an
Alibaba.com.
absolute gift.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
Alibaba.
Yes, it's him again.
Like the screen guys. Like the screen. Okay.
A case now of complete
फटाक से
control.
लाइक कर दो
And
मेरे
it's
बाजू में
Mendes.
एक लड़का है
ना कोई है ना कोई
जिसका अभी ब्रेकअप हुआ है
Action of the first half.
जिसको जो है
जो
मैंने उसका पर्पल एक्सिव नहीं किया था
The two teams already, and it
उसके
might
बाद
go
ही
even wider in the second
झूठ
half.
बोल
बुकला चुका है
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Argentina 3-0 up at the break, precisely as they would have dreamt it. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
मासूम मेरा मुंह को
कौन जा हो जा 2 घन्टा भइसक्यो अघि फोन हेरेँ दाइ उठ्नुहोस्
Martinez, Messi. Ruben Diaz promptly onto that, and that is that. Rafael Leao. Great vision. Well, it looked big chance. Must be.
क्यों ये स्किल का
That
जरूरत
is
ही नहीं
good.
था
Super running,
Maybe
sharp
cute here,
movement.
right?
Came up against a defender though who was ever so determined. Gonzalez. Alvarez being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed, but that rear guard
Alright,
is more
Simona.
focused on him now.
किसको बोल रहे हो
He's a sharp little ball here. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
इधर भी टीममेट
He's
होता है
under
उसके
lots of pressure there.
इधर आ
McAllister
टेंशन में खेलते हैं
has ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
अरे भाई
Loose ball, and the keeper couldn't hold it.
सुबह खाना नहीं खाया तो फिर डोल भी नहीं सकता अच्छे से।
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Gonzalez. McAllister. And he's intervened well there.
मेरे को ये पास अच्छा नहीं लगा।
Ruben Dias. And it's Dallo. Oh, good-looking ball. He's found a way through. Bernardo Silva receives it in a good position here. Bernardo Silva is flagged offside.
बच गया, बच गया।
Into the last quarter of an hour. And he's on his way. Can he get it through? Montiel wins the duel this time. Inacio cuts it out. Rafael Leao proves just a little bit too strong. He can run onto that. Inacio gets across to intercept that. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Alvarez ploughing through the... And the finish! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
तो इसका मतलब तो पढ़ने वाला नहीं है। कब वैक्सीन है? हाँ? तो पढ़ने वाला नहीं है, मुझे पता चल गया। तो इसका मतलब तो पढ़ने वाला नहीं है। लाइक करो, लाइक करो, लाइक करो।
It's their second corner of the game. Big header!
Goal.
They've done it! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless.
86 minutes is number 15.
Argentina are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. That has ended up in no man's land. Nelson Semedo.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Messi.
अबे किधर कट रहा है?
It is a corner.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And he thumps it clear. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Argentina, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up. And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, this is a friendly, but a friendly only in name.
Well, I for one don't think that just because there's nothing resting on it, Peter, a game can lose its edge, and certainly not when you're facing opponents like this. So I hope the players will approach this with real professionalism.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Oh, that's fabulous. Can he get on the end of this? Stood up well to him there. Vinicius Junior was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Madrid finding their passes. Rodrigo goes for a shot! Fantastic from Rodrigo! A finish of true class! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Koundé. Quarter of an hour played. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Looking for the run. Pedri. Now it's Ferran Torres. Over to the left. That's a cute ball. Well read, nice interception. Ups for safety. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. He is through here! There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task...
There's the hit! It's bounced back off the post! And he's there to belt it away. Now that looks a decent ball. He's having a shot! And he hits the net! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! A mere formality, nigh on a certainty, he is truly in the zone.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Gets a good foot in there. Vinicius Junior. Oh, easy pickings there. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And he's picked it up out wide. Balde, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward.
There will be 1 minute added
The
time.
defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That has been cut short. And we hit half-time. How do we look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Madrid in control at half-time, 2-0. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Chance! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, you can only praise the keeper for standing up to his opponent.
Chance! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, you can only praise the keeper for standing up to his opponent like that.
Koundé, Eric Garcia, Yamal, aims beyond the defence. Vinicius Junior gets into a good position. Rodrigo! Yes! And they are pulling clear here. That was as close to certain as can be.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. "3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Now it's Ferran Torres. Now it's Rafinha.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
It's Bellingham. And a chance! Against the crossbar. Balde. Rodrigo. Now, how often do you see that?
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Balde. And it's Rashford. And that is out of play. Oh, good steal, he just read it. And that's put paid to a promising move. Camavinga knocks it into space. That's the keeper's ball. Balde. Mbappe looking understandably energised after his goal. Ferran Torres might just make this. Rodrigo. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
It's good pressure, good intensity.
Well, learning from your mistakes and...
Shapes the shot! Oh, off the bar! Rafinha. And it's Arda Güler. And here's Rodrigo.
3 गोल कर लिए
And he shoots! And how did he not make it 4?
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Martin attempts a clearance. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. He's tried one! Rising over the mark. Balde. Now it's Ferran Torres, and he's got the beating of his man. He's picked his way through. He's gone for goal! Lacking in accuracy.
बॉल आगे डंडल को
मनुष्य टैब नहीं देखना या उससे टैब कर
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Rodrigo picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
Please use